you. And I remember you've been on the show before. Maybe we have some disagreements on some issues. I could never support Bernie Sanders. Obviously, my political views are different. But if you go and you donate and you work and you go to the polls and you wait in a primary and it turns out it was for nothing and every major Democrat is just trying, oh, it's nothing. That's an insult to every single person. That's a rigged election. That is them doing the things, we literally have rendered the votes of people meaningless in America, disenfranchised all these people. Nothing. Your reaction?
It's not even, Sean, just to those who supported Senator Sanders. It's to everyone, including you. Any American citizen that has the right to vote, to have that be disenfranchised is a disrespect to anyone who believes in the American process, democratic process. Hillary Clinton wrote a book called What Happened, but Donna Brazile wrote What Really Happened Part 2. And for that, that has hurt a lot of Democrats. They're upset. For them to even ostracize her, for someone who has spent over 40 years in the Democrat Party, has been a Clinton loyalist, to bring this news out and for them to pretty much crucify her for speaking the truth is an injustice. They pretend, all of the pundits pretend, it's no way Democrats can rig a primary. No one's saying that people went in and changed the voting, the voting machines. What we're saying is the superdelegates, the 700 superdelegates that had superpower to use. Exactly, to use their power over the will of the people to influence their communities. We went out to these locations. The people told us that they wanted to support Senator Sanders, but could not because of the backlash that pretty much Donna Brazile is receiving now.
Doug, you're an honest guy.
Look, I support the general thrust of what you and certainly Teslin are saying. People were disenfranchised, but I want to go a step further tonight. The entire Democratic Party stinks from the head down. The whole process, everyone has really stain on their hands. And with this new revelation tonight on the emails that it probably involved gross negligence, it strengthens my call and that of others for a special prosecutor to look at that, Comey, the gross negligence, to look at the email deal more generally, to look at Uranium One, the dossier, all of it. Because at this point, what we know is getting more and more troubling. I say this as a loyal Democrat. I know Teslin's a loyal Democrat. But as she said, and I would say, this is not partisan. This is about preserving our democracy.
Listen, you hear me. I am more critical of Republicans. They're weak and timid, and they've lost their identity and vision, their inability to keep promises. I'm more critical of them. And you're more critical now. What do you make of every Democrat that has gone out there? Oh, no big deal. Oh, so what? We disenfranchised Bernie people. Really?
I was the only mainstream Democrat that I'm aware of who publicly disavowed Hillary in the election.
You heard Ed Rendell. You heard